Hello there, Bish from Pat and Bish versus Everything. Today, I'm on the hunt for separatists, Albertan separatists. I found them all over this corner. We have more Israeli flags than Albertan flags, it seems. But what these guys have to say. All right, Bish here with Pat and Bish versus Everything. I am here with Floyd. He's good enough to take a few minutes. Floyd, thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess first questions first. We are here in Red Deer. You got the Alberta flag. We're here. I seen a bunch of people here a few minutes ago. Everybody had it, the Alberta flags, the Israeli flags flying.
Yeah, that was another group with us.
That was another group with you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, came while I was here.
Okay, so you're here advocating for the separatism. Why would you like to separate from Alberta?
Well, we're here to get signatures for the petition,
right,
to have the opportunity to have some democracy so that we can vote yes or no. Either you want it or you don't, and put it to bed, essentially. I would like to separate from Canada because the amount of money that Ottawa has taken from Alberta without bringing it back to Alberta is astounding, number one. And we, as a country, are mineral rich, oil rich, natural gas rich. We should not be in debt. We should not have to pay income tax. And we are being taxed to death, literally. My children, adults working, struggling to get by, they don't make enough. They can't even buy a steak.
Right.
And that's retarded. Steaks are, anywhere from $15 to $45, $50, $60 a steak.
Okay, so if you separate, you think that our taxes are going to be abolished?
Maybe not abolished, but definitely reduced substantially. Yeah?
And all the groceries, and you think all that stuff is going to go down if we separate?
We'll have a couple of years where it might be just as bad. We're going to see our grocery prices probably double again. And they're already, $8 for a gallon of milk. $6 to $8 for a dozen potatoes. Grocery
prices are up everywhere, though. It's not just Canada. It's across the United States and everything. So why do you think that it's going to make a difference if we separate, that the groceries will go down?
If we separate and we put the price of our gas in Alberta where it should be, we can sell it foreignly to the States, to Asia, but we should be able to keep the price here at an Alberta price, not a global price. And I believe that will help a lot. And if our income taxes go from whatever you happen to pay, between 25 and 50%, you'll have that much back in your pocket from what you work. And if what we're taxed on our homes, when you own a house, you pay your land taxes.
Yeah.
If that was reduced or even abolished, that would save a lot of our seniors who have saved, and they talked with them. They're on set incomes. They're having to either have someone live with them as a roommate to help cover their costs, because what they had set out 15 years ago is not covering their land taxes now or their groceries. So it's not good.
Okay, and if we do separate, how are we going to pay for our defense? Whose currency are we going to use?
That's a good question. I would personally like to see them develop our own dollar. I've heard that they might decide to go with the U.S. dollar.
If we did go with our own dollar, it wouldn't be worth anything. It wouldn't be worth anything.
Why not?
You can't just start up a whole new dollar out of nowhere and have it worth something.
The Fiat dollar has been based on oil since the 70s. That's where they had their price. Ours would be much smaller, but there's small countries that have their own money.
There are, but I don't think if Alberta were to print their own money, I don't think right away anyway it would be worth anything. So it would take a lot of time. Yeah.
We have the oil and gas, we have the natural resources.
Right. But if we separate, we're going to have to use either Canadian currency or American currency. We're going to use someone else's currency at the beginning. We're going to have to bring in doctors because we don't have our own doctors. We're going to have to bring in doctors. We're going to have to bring in all kinds of other things.
Why do we have to bring in doctors? doctors that want to come here because they'll have freedom to actually practice medicine and not be told how to practice medicine by the government. Look at BC, the law that they put in through legislation. They're saying if the doctor doesn't abide by these guidelines, they'll be fined or lose their license. That's not doctor.
But we're not home growing our own doctors here. We got to bring them in. So
We can home grow our own doctors if we quit bringing in international students for free, which we're doing now.
is there any other closing statements you'd like to give?
I'm just here to collect signatures so
Yeah.
we can have democracy in Alberta.
How many do we have so far?
That I don't know.
You don't know yet. Okay. Fair enough. But thank you very much for your time, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.